The Mullah's dinner party. There are lots of stories about Mullah Nasruddin. He is the main character in these stories. Sometimes he acted a fool, at other times he acted a clown. He was always very funny, but in truth, he was a very clever man. He easily tackles all difficult and tricky situations. On a freezing and snowy winter day, Mullah Nasruddin was having a chat with 4 of his friends. His friends were wrapped in many layers of clothing and sitting close to the fireplace. Only Mullah Nasruddin sat a little apart, admiring the view from the window. Mullah Nasruddin said, "The cold weather didn't bother me, and in fact I could stay outside if necessary all night long." "We cannot believe you," said one of his friends. "What I can do to convince you?" Nasruddin asked. "Spend the whole night alone on the mountain at the back of this village," said one of his friends. Mullah Nasruddin said, "What will you give me if I do that?" "Each of us will give you 1 silver coin," said his friends. "But if you fail to do so, then you will invite all of us for a grand dinner. Do you agree?" asked Nasruddin's friends. Mullah Nasruddin agreed, and the bet was settled. That very night, Mullah Nasruddin sat on the mountain top till morning despite the bitter cold. He nearly froze to death. To give him light, he only had a candle. In the morning, he ran happily to his friends to collect his money. One of the Mullah's friends asked, "Do you have anything other than your clothes to keep you warm?" "Nothing," said Nasruddin. "Not even a candle?" asked his friends. Yes, I had a candle," replied Nasruddin. "That candle must have kept you warm," they said. "You lost the bet. We want our dinner." Nasruddin could not believe his ears, but he said nothing. A few days later, Mullah Nasruddin invited the same friends to his house for a meal. They all arrived on time and in a good mood, laughing and joking. They were waiting for the delicious meal to be served by Mullah Nasruddin. One of his friends asked Nasruddin, "When will the food be served? We have been waiting for a long time." Nasruddin told them, "The food is not ready yet. Be patient, my friends. Dinner will be ready soon." After 2 hours, still no dinner was served. The friends were starving and began to grumble. They went into the kitchen to see if there was any food cooking at all. What they saw, they could not believe it. There they saw a huge vessel cooking over the flame of just 1 small candle. "What do you mean by this?" they asked angrily. "1 small candle to cook all that food?" Nasruddin smiled and replied calmly, "If the flame of a candle can keep a man warm in the snow, surely the same flame can cook a meal." His friends understood what Nasruddin meant. They felt ashamed and paid up the money they owed him.